Hi gorgeous, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is HollyLynora and we're gonna be trying a whole bunch of new makeup today. New makeup that has been just popping on TikTok, Sephora, the reviews are, going crazy. Like, we've got some new hyped up makeup and we are going to try it on camera, put it to the test. And these are all products that you saw me haul. If you didn't watch those hauls, I will link them. But you should watch those first and then come back and see this because we're trying all the new stuff. If you have not, please subscribe. Join my beauty YouTube family, and you know what? Let's just go right into this video. Okay, gorgeous. So I already went ahead and put on primer, which I went in with this new Gucci primer that is mattifying. I'll tell you a little bit about this in a second. And then I threw on foundation, which is just a hair too dark for me. This is the Beautiful Skin Charlotte Tilbury number 7. By summer, this will look perfect on me, but for now, we're gonna go with it. It's just a hair too dark, but concealer and everything will be just fine. I'm gonna link everything down below, per usual. I didn't use the foundations that I purchased during the sale because I actually want to wear test them, so I want to do those in separate videos and like let the whole video be about those foundations because they're pretty hyped up and there's a lot going on in the beauty community about those. So I want to do like separate full-on let's focus on the foundation videos for those. And about this primer, it is mattifying for sure. It has hyaluronic acid in there as well as salicylic acid. We love those ingredients for sure. That salicylic acid is going to help control the shine, and it also blurs the look of, pores, fine lines, evens out your texture. This product is claiming to control the shine for up to a day. Once again, it's got a matte finish. This is available online only. I will say in applying this, it is slippery, like it's kind of silicone-y, but it dries down very quickly. My skin did look smoothed out, I will say, and it didn't like cake up. It wasn't a thick formula at all. I will say that a little bit did not go a long way. I felt like I needed to use a lot of pumps of this product to get it all over my face in an even coat. It was a jelly kind of serum-y formula. If you have problems with oil on your skin, with excessive oil, or you just kind of want to control that shine, I would definitely so far give this a try. And the foundation that I went in with was used, I picked that because it's a natural finish and I didn't want to counteract the matte shine control by using a radiant glowy foundation. So I just went in with a natural foundation as opposed to that. Yeah. Okay, if you hear like a humming in the background, it's my fan. It is so hot in here. I'll turn it off in a second, but I don't want to sweat off my makeup and I think I just might. It is so hot. Anyways, okay, the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer. I have been like antsy to try this. I've heard a lot of good. I got the shade 0W or OW. It's really light. It's probably going to be very light for me, like a super brightening concealer like the Good Apple that I have. I love a brightening concealer, but every single time I had it in my cart, the shade that I had would sell out, so I had to go lighter and lighter and lighter until I finally was satisfied with everything in my pocketbook, in my purchase, and ended up with this bad boy. So this claims to be hydrating, long wearing. It's a liquid formula. It is a radiant finish, which contradicts our whole matte primer spill that I did, but whatever. Medium coverage, and it claims to focus on dark circles. Great. This is not a doe foot applicator. It is actually a brush, which, I mean, it's different. I don't know. We'll see if we can just use the brush. Let's see how light we're gonna go on this. Yeah, that's pretty darn fair. That blends out pretty well with using just my finger. I'm gonna put it on my lid just to use for an eyeshadow primer. Okay, so I can't decide if that blend. Okay, so it did give us some coverage for sure. You can definitely see that it is a soft look. The radiance is there, but minimal. yeah, you can definitely see a difference. I was afraid that the finger lifted the product off instead of blending it in. So I am going to do a little more on this side here in a second, but let's go pretty ham over here. This is a very, very fair color. I would have gotten darker, but like I said, it kept selling out. So now I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender and see what that does. I'm gonna go in with the point side to get in the corner of my eye. Okay, dries down fairly quickly, so we gotta move fairly quickly. Okay, so that actually blends out really, really well. Beauty blender. Let's do the finger again. I'm gonna finish blending this out with the blender. Coverage is there for sure. Dark circles, they're gone. That looks really, really good. Even with it being that light, that looks really, really good. And with bronzer and everything, once we get that full face going, everything will blend together much better. Hopefully, I am trying new products today, so take it easy on me. Let's finish out this concealer and keep it moving. It has a really nice finish. It is very, like, slightly radiant, but it's also a natural radiance. It's not too glowy. And thank gosh it blends out well, because that is so fair. But it does seem to be melting into the skin beautifully, or else we'd have some problems. But that's what I'm here for, to test these things out. What I do like about this is you do have wiggle room to actually not get your perfect shade. Clearly this is not my perfect shade. This is way more than 2 shades lighter. But that's okay. It seems to be working out, giving us that wiggle room to not have to have the perfect shade, and it's doing the brightening just like I wanted it to. So that does look really good. There is a little bit of creasing underneath my eye, but I'm gonna fix that because we're gonna set it. Okay, so we've definitely got some brightening going on. I'm going to set this down and let's keep it moving so we can mesh this whole look together and not, you know, look like this. Okay, so the next product we're going in with is another Dior Backstage. I'm telling you, this line is worth the splurge. So far, like, I love Dior Backstage. And to be Dior, it's not insanely expensive or overpriced. I mean, it's still, like, that concealer is $29, which is in the same range as ABH, Fenty Beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not completely overpriced for Sephora products, if that makes any sense. So this is the Dior Face and Body Powder No Powder. I already have this powder in Neutral 3. So I wanted to go a little bit brighter. You can see there's a solid difference. I wanted to go a little bit brighter this time to keep the brightening effect that I love so much going. And in 3 is good for the parameters of my face, going around the outside. And then this one I was thinking I could use for brightening and setting down my concealer. You can see there is a sheen to these powders, so we're completely negating the matte primer. Sorry, Gucci. But I do want to try these. I want to try this one out. It's definitely, that's a huge difference between number 2 and number 3. Like, wow. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this same beauty blender and let's set the under eyes. Now, before I do that, pro tip, make sure that everything is blended in and not laying in your creases, because if you set it like that, it's going to stay like that. Okay, so let's pick some up. That is beautiful. Jeez, you don't even want to mess it up. Press it into the concealer. That looks beautiful. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I for sure can see the difference That's gorgeous. It just smoothed everything over and blurred everything out. Hello. This is about to be a really long video. I'm very sorry. But I'm really trying to like analyze everything new that we're trying. Everything looks so smooth now. So everywhere that I put the brightening concealer, that's where I'm going to top it off with this powder. Powder, no powder. And when it says that, it means powder, no powder. And I know that from the N3 or 3N, whatever. This is such a lightweight formula that you don't have to have a light hand. You can have a pretty heavy hand actually. And it doesn't cake up. It doesn't look like you got a lot of powder on your face. And some makeup does that. You just look like somebody like blew flour on you or something. This looks so smooth. We're loving. Everything looks so smooth. Okay. Yeah, that looks really good. Really good. My skin looks fresh, awake, glowy, but naturally glowy. Like it looks like it's got this healthy glow. We're loving this. Yeah. Don't know what that was. All right, Dior backstage. Now, let's go into this bad boy. The Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Face and Eye Bronzer Highlighter Palette. Okay, so we're going to use this for face and eye. I know I hauled the, what's he called? The Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 2 palette, but I want to give that its own video as well. And this one I'm really curious about. This packaging, super beautiful. That's gorgeous. Yes. This only comes in one color story, and that is what a lot of people were kind of, I guess, concerned about. You would say you do get a mirror in the palette, as well as these beautiful colors and your two highlighter shades. I would suggest you kind of multi-use out of them, and you can use it for a highlighter, you can use it on your eyelids, you know, and this will be your crease shade. Pop one of these on your lids and you got a look. You can do a lot with this palette, but I just don't understand. I can use maybe 2 of the bronzer / contour shades, and then the rest would be eye crease colors. I don't know. It's just a little, this is just odd, strange, different. So we're gonna go in, let's throw on some bronzer first. And to be bronzer, these are very thin pans to have a bronzer brush in. So I'm actually going to say let's contour. Let's go in with this one. This is from the Sephora collection, and it is the Pro Demi Fan number 72. Let's actually start with a lighter shade. I'm gonna go in with this right here. On the camera, that's kind of picking up as like orangey undertones, but it's really not that orange in real life. Okay, this seems better. I needed to move my camera. It's still all out of whack. The lighting was off with it too close. Let me fix this, okay? BRB. That's a little better. We're gonna go with that. All right. So let's dive into this color right. Yeah, that looks so much better. Okay, this color right here, and we're just gonna see what we're working with. So that's actually a pretty nice color for me to have like a natural looking sculpt going on. Buff it a little bit. And that is the second lightest bronzer shade in the palette, just for reference for you. It goes on pretty lightly, as in you don't have to be a pro to use this bronzer. Some bronzers I've dealt with, if you mess up, you've messed up. And I can't stand that, because if it's your first time trying it, yeah, you're probably gonna go in with a heavier hand, just naturally. This is a nice shade for me for that soft bronze. So yeah, it actually is a nice, I like this shade. Private Island. Oh my gosh, I think I have this shade like as a single purchase. I'm so silly. My excitement there was real. All right, let's carve out this chin, this jawline. Forget how much I love this brush. Oh my gosh. The Sephora collection number 72. I'll have it linked down below, but it's a really, really good brush. It's not too dense, not too loose, just right. Goldilocks. Okay, so that actually is a really nice sculpted bronzy look. I don't think it's too heavy. I think with the brightening that we've done and this, we'll throw some blush on there and it's all coming together, my friends. All coming together. Let me. Actually, let's go ahead and do this blush. This is the Huda Beauty, new from Huda. Not Glowish, but Huda. This is the Cheeky Tint Blush Stick. I picked the shade Proud Pink. Honestly, I'm really excited to try this too. All these products, I'm like, I think I got a good stash in here, guys. This is the packaging, super cute. I love that it's the shade that you picked is the color of your packaging. It is a twist up or down type situation. The pigment is there. There's a radiance to it. It's definitely pink. So I'm going to start at the apples, blend that out, and then blend upwards. Okay, so it's blending like into my skin, melting into the skin, but to move it upwards is non-existent. So it looks nice. I mean, it's a cute little moment. It is a tint, like it claims. Let me lightly put some there. Yeah, this dries down quick. This is melting quickly. Okay, so this is a cute little blush moment. I do like the radiance in there. There is the glow, the sheen. You can see that very clearly. So this isn't a sticky, it's not a creamy formula. It's more of sticky. So, and that's why when you put it on, you kind of have to move quickly because it's not creamy and gonna move and melt in with your skin. It's going to stick, which if it was creamy, I don't think it would be this tinted. Vibrantly sheer, and it is waterproof, aka sweatproof. I like that. Good time to come out with some sweatproof product. And it says you can build it up. I do like the sheerness of it. This is something I would have to get used to because I love like this Morphe Provocative Petal is not sheer and this one is sheer. So I'm definitely having to get used to the sheerness of it, but I love the glow. You top this off with some icy highlighter and we're in business, sister. We're gonna be looking so glowy and shiny, and it's waterproof. I do really, really love that. Okay, so let me throw on some brows. I'll be right back. Okay, brows are complete. Now let's go back into this Fenty Beauty palette and do our eyes. I'm just gonna do something simple. In fact, I'm gonna fast forward through it so this video isn't like crazy long. I'm gonna take a crease brush from Urban Decay. This is like my tried and true. I've been using this brush for years, and I mean years. This is the, I don't even know if they still sell it. It's the E201, no, 201. If they do still sell it, I will certainly link it down below. I'm going to, you know what, let's go back into this shade for the crease, and yeah, we'll figure it out. We're gonna do something cute. Okay, so with this product, the pigment is there for sure. I do like the two highlighter shades right here. I like them as toppers. I like them with that nice amount of shine and glitter that it gives your eyes. Not too glammy, but you could definitely use it as a glam look for sure. But that, if you just wanted to go simple with like one crease shade and pop this lighter color on your lid, beautiful, stunning. I'm seeing more than what the camera's picking up. That's gorgeous. As a highlighter, I don't know, I feel like it might be too chunky, if you will. Well, maybe not. It's definitely glowy though. This is like, it's nice and like an icy highlighter. It's not too chunky actually. I take that back. It's very smooth. The blendability is beautiful on that. Next, actually what I'm gonna go in with is this eyeliner. This is from Gucci. It's a felt tip eyeliner. It's long lasting. And this is what the packaging looks like. I just got the shade 01, which is just a very classic black. I love the light pink, and then it says Gucci on there. This is a very pointy eyeliner, so I'm just gonna go right in. That pigment is insane. Wow. Okay, so that, I cracked that up really quickly. This is so pigmented, which is a good thing. You just have to be very careful. Wow, the pigment is insane. This is not beginner friendly, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so I didn't get any new lashes. I'm going to finish out this eye and throw on some falsies, and I will be right back, tell you my final thoughts. Okay, so eyes are done. I went in with the Ardell, I'm not sure what these are called. Dagnabbit? Ardell 113s. You get them in a pack of 5. And I love these. I've not used some of them. Like, you can reuse them and they're beautiful. They're big, fluffy, and wispy like. Oh, I need to fix that right there. Gorgeous lashes. This is the eye look that we came up with. Nothing too dramatic. I do love the wing. This is with the Gucci felt tip eyeliner. This is pigmented like nobody's business. This, like, you barely touch your face and it's like black. So pretty, so gorgeous. I actually really do like the matte browns that we have in there and the two shimmers that are supposed to be highlighters, but I use them as toppers, of course. So I do like the different ways that you can use that palette. Contour your face, shape out your face, and then use the same palette and boom, you've got your eyes done as well. That does help. If you do makeup a lot, you understand. Like, okay, I can do this and this. 2 birds, 1 stone. Here we go. 2 birds, 1 palette. So I actually do really like this. This look is coming together. I did throw this on this side just to match this side. I can't tell how much shimmer I'm getting from the highlighter and what was already there from the blush. It does look beautiful. That combination, I'll say, looks gorgeous. And this blends like a dream. I used my fingers to pop it on my lids as well. So that tells you how kind of easy it is to just press it onto your skin. We are finally rounding out this look. I've got quite a bit of, well, not quite a bit, but a good amount of lip products that we have to choose from. So I've got the Gucci Liquid Matte. This one is in the shade Cornelia Pink, which is like a very solid pink. Wow, looks like it has some deep purple undertones in there. I've got the Natasha Denona I Need a Rose lipstick in the shade Daphne. Packaging is super cute, and this is the color. Looks like a nice softer pink. Not the softest of softest pinks, but it's a very pretty color. Not too pink, not as pink as the Gucci. And then I also have the Refine lip collection, and this has the lip sculpt and gloss in there. And I honestly think this is what people are hyping up the most, that people are trying the most, people are most curious about. So I'm gonna actually go with this one. This is in the shade Rosewood. And in this box you get 2 packages. You get a lip sculpt and a lip gloss. So let's go in with the sculpt first. This is what the shade looks like. So the package looks like this. You get one side, which is the actual lip pencil. It's a twist up. And the other side is, what is this guy? This is a lip setter. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm intrigued to see if it smears anything or just lays on. I don't know. Let's sculpt the lips. Once again, this is in the shade Rosewood. Does that remind anybody else of Pretty Little Liars? Glides on like a dream. Super, super creamy lip liner. Beautiful color for sure. And now actually, since I don't have a lip filler with Refi, this is when we're gonna go in with Natasha Denona. I Need a Rose in the shade Daphne, and let's just see. And we'll still set it with this as well. Okay, so this is that same tried and true Natasha Denona formula. It does have a shine to it. Honestly, I would not wear this color with this eye look. I'm just putting it on to try it. Let's see. I don't know if I can set. Do we want to see the lip setter or the gloss? Let's just go in with this setter because I'm very curious about it. I love the applicator. It's just like a little paddle brush. Super smooth and creamy. So yeah, that is super smooth and creamy. This color is actually really, really nice. It doesn't look too bright against the eye look. So I am liking it. And honestly, that lip setter kind of toned down the shininess of the Natasha Denona. I can feel as it's drying down, it's still not sticky or drying. It's just, it's silicone-y. It feels like a slip, like a silicone primer, like a pore blurring primer, kind of like this one on your lips, kind of like this guy on your lips. So it's comfortable feeling. It's very nice, lightweight feeling. It feels good. I don't know why I'm being weird right now, but that feels good. Okay, this is our face of new products. Let me know what your favorites are down below. I would honestly say, okay, I was surprised by this, and that's my own fault because I was already thinking like, not negative thoughts, but kind of like, this is different, this is strange. All these bronzers in one palette, and one person typically buys for themselves, and they're not all, you know, not everyone can work these shades. But after using these on my eyelids and using this as eyeshadow toppers, it actually, this can be very, very useful. I was pleasantly surprised with this one. This bad boy, I will say, everything looks beautiful and smooth. My texture, you know, pores aren't enhanced. This is typically a really porous area for me. Right here is my most porous, and that looks really, really nice. This around here is the second most porous, and that also looks really, really nice and smoothed over. My skin looks great. The contour looks soft and sharp. Like, we do have a very sculpted, nice looking face. The concealer, I'm a sucker for brightening my face, and that shows, okay? I'm okay with this color. Once everything came together, like, we're looking good, sister. We're looking good. Everything came together, everything blended smoothly. If you have a concealer that is too bright, maybe you accidentally purchased one online and it was way, way too bright when you received it. If it doesn't work out for you like this look did, take a skin tint. One of your, you know, Glossier, something that's actually a skin tint. Don't get me started on that. Take a skin tint, pop it over your concealer just to kind of dull things down but not cover your concealer. That always works for me. Same thing if you pop on too much blush. The blush, I think I'm gonna have to work with. It is really, really pretty looking at it from afar. Now, I did top it with that Fenty Beauty highlighter, but this would be a good one for summer. It is waterproof and it's a tint, so I do like it. I think the formula is different. The formula is something we'll have to get used to, but It's not a hard formula to work with. You just have to know that it dries down pretty quickly. So to do your apples and then move up, which is, you know, what I do, is the trend right now, whatever, you're gonna have to work really quick or just apply 2 different times on 2 different sections. You know what I'm saying. The Gucci liner, this stuff is so pigmented. It's gorgeous. If you know how to do your liner, I would highly suggest this. If you want to learn quickly, because this if you mess up, this will show. If you want to learn quickly, I would also highly, highly recommend this. Super beautiful, super sharp for that, you know, very dramatic winged eye look. There you go. What else did we go through? I think that covers it all. I am pleasantly surprised with this look that we came up with. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Join my beauty YouTube family. And yeah. The next video will probably be a foundation wear test of one of the 2 new ones that I purchased during the haul, during the sale. So stay tuned for that. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed, if you love this look. And I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye.